Imagine if you could send somebody a voice message across the country that they can actually hear. Or imagine if you could literally put voices into somebody's head. This technology actually exists and the government is already using it. Today, we're going to be talking about some of the military's scariest technology. Let's dive right into it. We're talking about plasma lasers that are actually able to create sound and much more. The government refers to them as laser-induced plasma effects. It creates balls of plasma in mid-air and manipulates them to produce sound, including human-like speech. So let's dive in to how this technology actually works. Plasma lasers, like every science fiction movie, that fires a high-energy laser into the air, creating a plasma ball. Then, by modulating the laser pulses, it causes the plasma to vibrate in such a way that it emits audible sound waves, even speech. This turns the air into a speaker with no device that's able to be shot from anywhere around the world. So this video, released by the Military Times 5 years ago, demonstrates this technology. Let's take a look at it.
Pentagon scientists have finished testing on an early weapon that can make laser plasma balls talk.
Stop, or we will be forced to fire upon you.
It's called the laser-induced plasma effect, and it's made by the Joint Non-Lethal Weapons Directorate. So what they've done is basically created a laser that can shoot out to a certain distance, and they can pipe in sound waves through it, and actually make human voice sounds and commands.
Stop, or we will be forced to fire.
Now, where this becomes useful is around an area where you want to keep a perimeter secure. So essentially, you can shoot out this laser, you can then talk to the people on the edge of the perimeter rather than sending troops out there and tell them to get away, or you're going to shoot, or get away, or they're going to use other means to deter them. And that same laser can be used to actually target the individual and create heat through pinpricks, like microscopic pinpricks in their skin, even beneath clothing. It's extremely uncomfortable and people move out of the way almost immediately. At the same time, the exact same laser is also being used as kind of a never-ending flashbang grenade. It can basically, with a power source, it can constantly create audible effects to deter and confuse and just orient people, just like a flashbang grenade that you would have in your kit, but would only be able to flash once, maybe twice, depending on the design. Now, it's still a few years away. They just finished testing to get the audio portion through the laser in a laboratory setting this year, but they expect to have a fieldable version within the next 5 years that troops could use to protect different areas or put on mobile platforms to disperse crowds or use in a non-lethal way in theater.
So keep in mind, this video came out 5 years ago. They're not only putting sound in lasers, they're also able to make you feel it under your skin. Now that's scary. And now personally, I believe our government has already had this technology for a long time and has implemented it. And there's a lot of evidence to back this up. And some of the applications of this are scary. Like, this could be used for a ton of different things. Even our military has stated the applications of this device could be used in psychological operations, like sending audible messages to enemies without any trace of any device. Non-lethal deterrence, because they can use that pin pricking under your skin to deter people from doing things, which also feeds into crowd control because you can use loud bangs and unlimited flashbang grenades. This just makes you wonder if our government is already implementing this technology. Now, of course, we have to mention some conspiracies tied into this. The biggest one being mind control, obviously. Being able to project voices into your head, possibly even controlling what you do. Now, of course, that is speculative technology, but all of this was speculative before it was released to the public. At the very least, this gives our government a whole new level of control, and maybe they've already had it for a long time, but it just makes you wonder, if they're releasing this to the public, what new technology are they working on right now that is a whole different level of control? And in combination with other government programs, it really does make you wonder if the US government has too much control over its people. So, plasma lasers, flashbang grenades, pin pricking under your skin, what new level of control will they continue to have? If you want to learn more about plasma technology, drop a comment below and I'll do a whole video diving into where it comes from, what it is, because I already have some things planned leading down that road. And if you found this interesting, subscribe to the channel because we got a lot more on the way. Thanks again, guys, for watching, and we'll see you in the next one. Peace.